The bottom of this Air Jordan we are going to cut out of a foam core board. This is going to give us both rigidity to hold up the cake and some flexibility. Here you can see I'm bending that little toe part, the toe kick of your shoe that kind of has the bend. This is going to help us with more of a realistic look. We're just going to glue all three of these pieces together, and then we're going to cover this bottom portion. This is going to be the sole of the shoe in a red satinized fondant. You can see I'm just pushing it down all over the sole. Don't be too worried about your edges right now. We're going to go back in and clean those up. And now I'm going to come in with my little Dresden tools, and we're just going to give it, just some kind of basic character here on the bottom. This isn't really going to be something the client's going to see unless they're going to pick this shoe up. Most of my shoe cakes, however, I do leave to where the client can pick them up off the board and hold them and take a bite out of them. It's just kind of a fun moment for the client when they can interact with the cake. So I'm going to come in now with my X-Acto knife, and I'm just trimming the edge here. This sole actually has a white and a red portion to it. So I'm trimming off the red, the excess here, so I don't have too much. And then I'm going to go back in with my little kind of foamy painty roller, and that's where I'm getting some of the texture on the sole. And that's just going to kind of, again, lend to the hyper realistic look here. You can see by smushing it down, I've lost a little bit of that texture. So I'm just going to go back in with the little roller, and I'm just going to put a little bit more of the texture in. And then we will be done with this. We're going to let it dry at least 24 hours before we move on to stacking the cake.